What's up guys, and welcome to a cinematic tutorial, how to make your own cinematics. So if you've been around on the channel a while, or even recently, you see I've been making a few cinematic videos on different maps, and there's been a few people in the comments that have asked for a tutorial on how to do them. So here it is, enjoy the tutorial. I'm going to be making another one in about a week's time. And that one will be how to make cinematics that have players moving on the inside of them as well. So you can use like your GoTV demos from recent games, and you can make cool cinematics through that as well. So stay tuned for that and enjoy the tutorial. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is head over to play, and we're going to offline with bots. This is where you choose the map that you want to make the cinematics on. We're just going to go with Dust 2, everybody's favourite map, Kappa. Yeah, it's not, it's a terrible map. So no bots, you want to make sure there's no bots, and then click go. Obviously you can put bots in it if you wanted to, so you can have bots running about, but it looks a little bit naff if you just got bots running everywhere. Okay, so once you've loaded in, you want to select the counter terrorists. Obviously if you go with terrorists, then you spawn in with the bomb. Now that's not good, because halfway through the cinematic your guy will drop the bomb and you'll see the screen shake for a second when he drops the bomb, which isn't good. Now here are a few commands that we want to make sure that we learn, and we want to be able to type them in quick. There is a little tip you can use though. We're going to use a command called record. And after record you just want to type record space and then whatever you want to call the demo. So I'm just going to call it tutorial. Now don't press enter yet. If you press Control A and then Control C to copy it, what we want to do now is do MP restart game 1. Now you see up the top now we've got a 5-second countdown. Within those 5 seconds, we've got to put that record command in, and it has to be within those 5 seconds. Otherwise, you'll see when we watch it back in a bit and go to record the cinematics, you'll see it'll be quite jumpy, and it'll be at like 10 FPS or whatever. So we're going to restart the game, and then once it's restarted, paste in the record tutorial command, paste that in. So now you see it says recording to tutorial.dem, and then after a few seconds, we just want to type stop. Okay, so when we're on our main menu, we want to press Shift F2, which is going to bring back our demo playback window here. From here we want to click on load, scroll down and find the demo that we just recorded. So mine's tutorial.dem, yours would be Dust 2 or Montage or whatever, Teamtage, however you want to put it. And then we're going to click on that and click open. So this is now going to load us into our new demo which we've just recorded. Okay, so once you've loaded in, you want to click on pause. So it's going to pause this now. And from here, once you've loaded into your second demo now, we're going to click on smooth. This is going to load up the demo smoother. Now what we'll do in here is we're going to set a few different start ticks and end ticks. So as this, I load Counter-Strike up in 128 tick. So that demo I recorded was in 128 tick. If you want to check what your tick rate is, if you press net_graph1, pulls up your tick down the bottom here. So as is 128, so that was what the demo was recorded in. So if we wanted a 5-second cinematic, then that would be 640 ticks. It's 5 times 128. So what we're going to do is we're going to select a start tick of 400 here, and an end tick of 1000. So we've got our start tick being 400 because we want it to start after the countdown. So you've got this bit of the start here with that countdown. We want it after that. Yeah. So in fact it could be about 300. In fact we'll put it down to 300 there. 300 and then 1000 because we don't want it to exceed this tick here. So it's in total the demo is 100 or 1130 ticks. So we don't want to go past that. So we're going to go 300 and 1000. We're going to click select, reload, and then select. Now after this is where we start making our cinematics. So we're going to go to jump to, and we're going to go to 301. Now we go to 301 because our start tick's 300. We don't want to start exactly on that tick, so instead we're going to go 1 frame ahead and go to 301. And now we're going to click on the drive. And so now if you just click in the window and move, you can see you can move about now. And then so we're just going to click on this make key button here, and we want to click and hold on this make key button and use WSAD and the mouse to move about. See, we're still clicking and holding on make key at the moment. So say we wanted to make a cinematic here, we're going to go and get into our first position where our first frame wants to be, and then let go of make key. And so now what we're going to do is jump to this tick here plus 640, obviously because we wanted to have a 5-second cinematic, so we're just going to click in the jump to box and we're going to change this to 941 jump to. So this is now our second keyframe, so we're clicking and holding make key again. We're going to head over. You can see this is the position here and the angle at which our first keyframe was set at, so maybe we'll come down here and we'll set our second one there like that. So now what we'll be able to see is if we fly over here, you can see we've got our 2 keyframes now, and they're both linked together with a green line. So the way that we're going to edit these now is we're going to go to Process Spline Origin and then Process Spline Angles. Now what we should find now is if we fly over to them here, you can see they've got these pink increments down the line. So each one of those increments is a frame. So once we've got our line like that and we've processed both of them, we're going to click on Save, OK, uncheck Drive, and then if we go back to our main menu, we can click on Load again, scroll down, and you see we've now got tutorial _ smooth, or whatever you would have called it, _smooth. If we click on that, click Open, when it loads back in, or loads into the game, we want to pause it. If I can find my mouse, there we go. We want to pause it, so if we jump back, now to get rid of the HUD, there's a few things you can do. You can do CL _ draw only death notices 1. You can do CL draw HUD 0, and you can do R _ draw view model 0, which will get rid of all of that. And then to watch your cinematic, all you've got to do is click on the resume button. If I can find my mouse, so we'll go load tutorial. I don't understand why it does that. My mouse like just disappears from the inside of Counter-Strike. Okay, so now what you'll see is as soon as we hit that 300 tick, our cinematic will start, right? So what I tend to do is put it down to 1/4 of the speed. So in post-production later, when you're making these cinematics, like when you're editing them down into the montage or teamtage or whatever, you've got more control over it if it's slower, so you can manually speed it up. But when you manually try and slow things down, then you want to be recording at higher tick rates and everything like this. So it's just a lot easier to record it at a lower speed and then speed it up later on. So we're going to click resume, and then you'll see as soon as it hits 300, it's going to start. So here we go. Here is our cinematic playing beautifully down A-long of Dust 2. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. Thank you very much. As I said at the start of the video, I will be making another tutorial later on this week maybe, to show you guys how to do the cinematics with players in them as well, so you can use your GoTV demos. So that's pretty much it, guys. Obviously, if you wanted to record that, you can use any recording software like Shadow Play, Virtual Dub, any things like that. Just record it. And I believe there's some tutorials on YouTube as well that you can use the in-game engine for Counter-Strike to record as well. So it's up to you how you record it, guys. That's how you make them. Obviously, if you missed something out, watch the video back. All the commands I've used I'll leave down in the description. Guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.